Alright guys, so here we are. We are in Photo P again. Hopefully you guys can get this one all set. We're going to start a new file this time. So in Photo P, and just like Photoshop, we're going to go up to File New. And we're going to change some stuff. So yours might look a little bit different, but for the most part it's the same thing. So where it says width, we're going to change that to 7, just like my numbers are here, 7, 5, and 300. You want to make sure, like I just showed there, you're going to go to inches, not pixels. Please do not send me something with pixels. It's tiny. I can't see it. Before we click that, though, we want to change where it says New Project. Go to and type in Great Tech Talk. Okay, Great Tech Talk, and then hit Create. So you can see on my file, I have my rulers are already set up on the left and the top. You probably do not have that. So we got to go up to View. Middle of this says Rulers. Click on that. Mine's already clicked. I'll show you. There's yours. And click it. And there's mine. Okay. So we got the rulers, but we want to set up some guides. And these guides are going to help you figure out where to put things on your screen. Because you can watch a video, but it's kind of tricky. So where it says horizontal, we want to type in 152, comma 871. Then go to vertical, and it's 1050, comma 2047, and hit OK. You'll see those guides. Hopefully they look just like mine. Okay, there's 2 on the right. One separates the entire thing there. So I already gave you a file, okay? It's a picture. So hopefully you saved it in a spot, you know where it is. Then come back here, go to File, Open and Place, find that picture, and then put it in. You gotta resize it so it fits the entire page, fits the entire canvas. Okay, I'm holding Shift while I do that, which is very important. Make it fit the entire height, up and down. Then hit the check mark. Once you do that, and you're on the Move tool, you're gonna click, hold, just drag it to the left, because we only need to see half of this photo. You need half of the photo and half of the text, which is coming now. Okay. So we're going to find our text tool. It's down near the bottom. And we're going to make a new text box. We're going to start in the middle point, that guide. Click and drag towards the right. And let go there. It's okay if it's not exact. Just fall within the guides. And here we're going to type in technology update. Okay, zoom in. Too far. Okay. Nope. All right. So I'm going to highlight it if it will let me. Okay. I'm going to triple click. That will highlight it. And right here we're going to go to the part that says character, the character menu. CHA. And we want to change a couple things here. We're going to change the font size. We're going to get to that. We're going to change the font name first because yours probably doesn't say mine, the same one as mine. It's Deja Vu. Right there where it says find, type in Deja. Deja Vu Sans, where it says book, I'm going to change that to bold. And the size is 50. Down here at the very bottom, there's all these P's. You want to click on the uppercase ones, like the 2 P's. That's all caps. Once you do that, you can hit the CHA icon again. It'll get that out of the way. With your text highlighted, just kind of right align it. And that's going to stay up on the right hand side of the guide. Okay. I'm going to do a rectangle now. Now the rectangle is going to be a little tricky. Hopefully not. I'm going to type in some numbers. It's going to be 1,747. And then the width, the height is going to be 149. Hit OK. It should look good. It does not look good. I don't know what went wrong there. But those are clearly not the numbers that I wanted. This should have been a small line, so let's delete that. Instead of giving you guys numbers, let's just wing it. Go a little bit to the left, underneath, but to the left of technology. Drag down like that to the right guide. Let go. Once you do that, see this? I'm going up to fill, the little gray box. Click on the gray, it's already selected there. And we're going to type in a number here with the hex code. The hex code is going to be 45B7FF. And hit OK, should get kind of like a light blue. Okay, I'm going to move that down a little bit so that it touches the bottom of that guide. But then we need to move technology update a little bit as well. Give it a little room. It should have some breathing room. Okay. We do need another text box. We're going to start this one in the middle point again. Drag it all the way to the right on that guide. Kind of drop it down right there. And here we're going to type in the Great Tech Talk. You want to highlight that? We got to change it because it's the title, so it can't just stay like that. So we're going to go to the character menu again. I'm not going to keep it at that Deja Vu font again. So I'm going to search the same way I did before. I'm going to click on Deja Vu, delete that, type in engagement, so ENG. Okay. The font size is going to be much bigger. It's going to be 227. It will not fit in the box we have. Not yet. Tracking, I'm going to change that a little bit. It's going to change that to 16%. Tracking is the space between characters. And finally, the leading, change that to 204 because we can't see all of our text right now. So the line spacing needs to change. And oh, no one writes all caps in cursive. It's weird. So click that all caps button again. Good. Hit the character menu, and we're going to keep it highlighted. Nope, highlight it again. We're going to center this on the page, but one of my pet peeves is when one word sticks out at the very bottom like that. So I'm going to put tech right before it. Click enter, and there we go. That'd be much, I don't know, much more even that way. So we need another line of text underneath it. We have 2 more text boxes to go. This one's going to be a small text box. Underneath is the byline, like who wrote it. Okay, but you see that cursor there right in the middle, the insertion point, the blinking line, way too big. So we got to change the font first, font size first. It is size 50. Once you type in 50, we're going to type in right here, we're going to type in by colon Mr. Cremoni. Highlight that. I cannot highlight today. Go up to the character menu there. We gotta change this font. We don't want it to be engagement, we want it to be Deja Vu. That's gonna keep the repetition. Okay, it's not about changing it to every font you can. So Deja Vu, where it says book, change that to bold. But I don't want it to be black because it's just going to blend in with the title. So I want to change the color to that light gray that you see right there. Click on that, click on OK. And then you can kind of see how it shouldn't get in the way. It should get kind of lost. Because the title, that's the important part. So click on the move tool if you haven't already. We're going to move that text down a little bit. Give it a little space. Notice the space below it. Take the title, move that down, but watch out, like look at the top of it. That space should be about the same, the top and the bottom. Okay. One more text box to go. Start in the top left of where the middle point is. That font is huge. You do have to change that because It's at 227 again. We got to change that font to Deja Vu again. It's kind of like a pun. Okay, Deja Vu. This time, instead of that huge font, we need to type in size, I think, 38. And the top right where it says book or bold, we want to change it to say extra light. And then we should be good. Now this is where we're not going to type this whole thing in. In the instructions, I gave you guys a bunch of text. Highlight that in the Google Doc, highlight it, copy it, go back to Photopea, and go up to Edit, Paste. This, that did not work. Okay. So I'm just going to do Control V instead, and that will paste it. So there are some line breaks in there that are on purpose, like these. There's more space down there. That will make sense in a bit. But if you guys can highlight this line here, we're going to change that. So instead of saying extra light, we want that one to say, what's the word? Condensed. Oblique. Sorry, can't read today. Highlight the bottom line. We're going to change that one. A couple things here. Instead of being centered, we're going to right align it. So it kind of matches up with technology update. Change extra light, change that one to be bold. It's already all caps, but I'm going to click on the all caps button. And then I'm going to click on the first P. That's going to make it extra bold. And the last thing I'm going to do is add or change the color. So click on that black square. I'm going to type in that number that we had before, 45B7FF. Hit on that move tool. Now this text box was a little bit too close. I like to give it a little buffer, so just like with the move tool on, just click, drag it to the right just a little bit, not too far. Kind of give it that breathing room. Okay. So we need to change the photo a little bit to fit with the theme. So on the photo layer, you want to right click on the preview there, right click on it. Very top says select pixels. See, it's highlighted now. From there, you want to go up to the layer menu. Go up to new adjustment layer. Go to photo filter. So you can see it's kind of orange now. Where it says lumosity, change that to 100. Click on the orange. We're going to change that to that blue that's at the bottom there. See that like aqua blue? Click on that, hit OK. Now it fits the theme a little bit better. Okay, almost done. I'm going to go up to the select menu, deselect. And one thing I'm noticing here is, like, remember that pet peeve where there's one word at the very end, the paragraph. I'm going to go into this text box and I need to change that. So right before where it says Friday, click right before the F. Hit enter. Just kind of evened it out a little bit, but I just want to put one more word on that second to last line. Click there, hit enter, and we're good. All right. So really from here, what you're going to be doing is just saving it. So we got to go to File, Save as PSD. And then do the same thing, go to File, Export as JPEG. When this window comes up, the only thing you have to change is where it says quality. Put that to 100, hit save, and then you're going to upload both of those files to Classroom. Okay, so good luck. Please email me with any questions. You can contact me on Google Hangouts. You can really email is the best way, but you can send a message on Classroom. However you want to do it, reach out if it doesn't make sense. Go back and watch the video again. Pause it if you're confused. Rewind a little bit. Watch something, see how it happens. Try it again. Yeah, but if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know. Good luck.